How are we, beautiful people? Welcome to the Watchalong. We're early today, 5 o'clock Watchalong. We've got Brisbane versus the Gold Coast, the QClash. Traditionally, usually 4 points Brisbane, but in recent years, they have started to come of age, them SUNS, and them SUNS now are well in the mix to win the fight. At the minute, we're just watching the back end of Fremantle versus North Melbourne. North Melbourne absolutely decimated by a rampant Fremantle Dockers. Welcome everyone, Edwina, Kate, Tiger Time, B1. Great to see you, Kate, Langy. Great to see my favourite people in chat. Really excited about this one. Should be a ripping game between two very good sides. Darren, Chills, B1, good to see you, mate. Hunter, mate, it's some OnlyFans levels of football, that, mate. I've got to say. Hey, how are you, my good man up the guts? Just been chatting to my main man. How are you? It's going to be fascinating, though. North in a lot of trouble there. The problem with North is, you know what? I don't mean to be nasty to North Melbourne, but North Melbourne are GWS on steroids. You take away their one wood and it's GG's. Doddy, how much Carlton has to win to jump Saints on the ladder? I can tell you, actually, if you want, mate. Let me go to my graph. Laggy, how you doing? Lou, good to see you. Fremantle are looking very good. How are you, Lou? I hope you're all right, mate. Good to see you. Hey, Guy, how are you, mate? Let's have a look. Right, here we go. So, that was 100, wasn't it? So it would be about 200 points. Andrew, how you doing? Hey, Rang, mate. It must be horrible, mate. Of the Gods, unbelievable, isn't it? But, I mean, look, they're in a lot of trouble. It's going to be interesting how that is. Kate, how are you? Be about 200 points Carlton would have to win by. You'd say unlikely. You'd say unlikely, but we'll cheer it home. Scott, g'day, mate. How are you? So on Monday, you've got a full preview of, a lot of you have been asking, of the World Cup. Fucking hell, Doddy. Right, okay, so that was based on them losing by the average margin. Let's edit it. Okay, where are we? So you want Saints to lose by 50. Be about 130. About 130. Ideally, they lose by about 70 and Carlton win by about 100. That would roughly do it. There or thereabouts. But that was phenomenal, wasn't it, by Fremantle. Fremantle, just when they're free-flowing, look good. I will partake in eating barbecue meats, but I don't smoke my own meat now. Feel like that could be clipped out of context. Doddy, doable. They just got pulled apart. I mean, the problem as well with the oval they play at, it's narrow, which is the antichrist of how Clarkson defends. Like, he likes to push teams out wide and slow them down. So it's like basically corridor football against the greatest fucking corridor football side in the league. Like, genuinely insane. Jess, I mean, weird. I mean, they did complain about the Lord's pitch for a while, overseas teams are, that it's too batter-friendly, and they've gone the absolute other way. Yeah, Rangas, it's weird, isn't it? Darren, good, isn't it? Jack Park, sending my commiserations to you, mate. That would have been a tough watch, my friend. You know it's bad when you watch a team as an impartial observer and you start to feel bad. Mate, that was a tough watch, Tiger Time, wasn't it? That was a tough watch. Hey, Damien, how are you, mate? There we are, got all my things. You know what, though? Luke Jackson disappointed me because I only watched the game from half-time because I was busy today. So I was expecting Luke Jackson to have about 900 hit-outs. Jackson, I couldn't agree more. I think they're very underrated. I think they're very underrated. I know Rangas don't want to hear this, but they are very underrated. I think if they were a Victorian side, there would be an absolute boatload of fucking talk about them. I will say this, though. I do think Walls has built an absolute terrific list because if you look at Fremantle's players, like Warner, Wagner, like their roles are fucking amazing as well. It's not just the superstars, it's the roles in and around that team. Switkowski, players like that. Like, they haul ass. Yeah, Lou, mate, I'd love Lou Jackson. Andrew, I don't. No, I think there should be a lot better. But I said it in the preseason and North fans came at me. I think Clarkson's got them as far as he can go. Genuinely, I think he's rigid them. But to add the sexy, you need someone else. Mamta, I was really impressed. I do like the doggies. I don't think David King will call for Clarkson's head because only a couple of weeks ago he was saying that they're a smoky for winning the flag within 2 years. That'd be the ultimate reverse. Well, if you watched Tiger Time, I don't know if you watched my preview. I'm sure you did, though, because you're a good man. But I did say my bold prediction was round 15, they sack him and bring in Barlow. Jackson, I couldn't agree more, mate. Like, watching this channel, I'm a big state league guy. Doggies just trying their best to help Pominos out, I think, because I did say that they were my smokies for the granny. Well, we haven't streamed the watch-alongs on there for 3 years, but you do see me on Saturdays. I do the rating show Sundays. Rangas, I agree with you, mate. Your Eagles, though, are doing pretty well, man. Like, they're starting to turn a corner. Got a bit of form. The names on North Melbourne should be a better team. I agree. Who was on, David? Hey, AD, mate, never apologise, mate. You turn up when you want. Tiger Time, you know what, though? Controversial. I thought towards the end of his tenure at Hawthorn, he was very one-dimensional. I got them 9th, Scott. Hey, Kane, how are you, mate? I am going Gold Coast. Top 4 seeds. I would say number 1 seeds would be Fremantle at the minute. 2, I will have Brisbane. 3, Sydney. 4, Hawthorn. I know it's dirty. I don't buy into Brisbane as bad as people think. Hey Dave, that's awesome. How was Claudia? Was she all right? Hey, Mamta, I was very impressed, mate. Very impressed. Very impressed with doggies. I'm a big fan of how the doggies play football. I really do like watching them go about it. And to do it without Darcy and stuff like that is amazing. Hey, Emma, how are you? You're right. Eman, sorry. Manzies. Trying to work that out. Jess, I agree. I just feel, I don't feel I don't feel like Gold Coast, Brisbane are as bad as people think. I'm very well, thank you. Very well. I haven't, Doddy. I have just brought him into Supercoach, though, so hopefully his missus gives him a little bit of zip. I'm not. I'm English, as my accent gives me away. Hey, David, that's good, that, man. Where can we check Breakfast with the Blues out? I feel like I've only checked it out a few times when I've been on it. Well, I haven't been on that, have I? You haven't invited me on. It's fucking outrageous. Pretty sure I did. Hey, Donny, better do, mate. I tell you, because I brought Gold Coast players in this week. I've been holding off. So, looking forward to that. I'll make sure that I'll cheer him on. Hey, Langy. Mate. I like the response was, okay. Like, that's like a fucking problem. You know what? This might sound crazy, Tiger Sam. I'd love to know what chat thinks, but I actually think Fremantle, I agree with Jess, the most balanced side, and Jackson, most balanced side of the comp. But I actually think the Doggies, outside of their backline deficiencies when you can open them up, I would say that they are the most balanced side because they really hide a lot of issues. Mamta, I hope so, mate. I reckon we can. You look at our next 5, they're all very winnable games bar the Hawthorn game, where you'd say we'd go in at worst 50% chance. So, like you say you win 4 out of 5, you're in. You're in. Carlton will lose. AD, which game? Doddy, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting if they can keep it up. I am wary of, do you remember when Sydney flew a couple of years ago? I think we're going to need Fremantle to just have a bit of control, but providing they stay fit, they're going to be very hard. Do like it when Brisbane are in the gold. Do like that look. It's a good look. You know what? My OCD, I've got my little interesting factoids, and I'm going to have to change the colour because they're playing their away. There, look. Oh, Donald's going all right. Yeah, you see, I really rate the Dogs. I just think your ability to stop teams actually exposing that is absolutely sensational because your ability to make players play through the corridor if you need them to or push them out wide is absolutely fantastic. Tag time, I agree. Jess, it's going to be interesting. Suns will win comfortably tonight. I've got Suns as well, mate. Thoughts on Watson's? I mean, I think he's learnt a lesson, hasn't he, that sometimes that you can't let your mouth write checks that your ass isn't going to back up. I do find these halftime interviews funny because you are really setting a player up to say something moronic, aren't you, really, if we're honest? Which is exactly what the AFL want. Susan, I'm very well, my darling. How are you? She's very well, Mrs. Pom. You might hear of her in the next 2 minutes. She'll come in and go through the office to the kitchen. Suns out of gas. I think they're really overplaying the North loss. AD, still say what? I think we've proven Pom's not the curse of Carlton. Do you know what I mean? Been pretty good on this curse train. What's Donny Osmond doing tossing the coin? And they called it puppy love. I'm not too sure, Jap. It looks smick, though. Yeah, Jess, I don't like all the interviews now. I don't mind it at the end of the game, but I just think it's a little bit stupid. Got a bit of hate this week for saying Carlton by 71 in me preview. Boys better not let me down. I don't often go bullish on the Blues. Hey, Alex, how are you, my good man? Tiger Time, I think to answer yours and Mamta's question about Voss, I think he's very similar to Clarkson. He's giving Carlton a backbone, but also a belief system. So now it's adding the layer onto that. They know they can compete. Now it's adding that tactical nuance and that role clarity. Should be a good game, this, though. Andrew, and you know what? I didn't want to get overzealous, man. I didn't want to get overzealous. Like, I try and do everything I can with respect, if I can. But this should be a good one. Hey, Clive. You know what, though? I don't mind it, man. I actually do rate that Guernsey. That's right up my cup of tea. And we are about to start here. QClash. One of the biggest ones we've had for a while. Tap down. Bailey runs under it. Neil, handball into space. Powell, attacks the ball hard and out they come. Jasper Fletcher, give and go through the corridor. Rayner wanted none of that. Neil boots it aimlessly inside 50. Sam Collins, was he chopped? Umpire says yes. Mamta, mate, that could have been, mate, it could have been like freaking 60 chess, bro, innit? Not 4-5D, 60, if that's what he was doing. John Noble goes out on the width. Shocking kick from Budai Hewland. And it's going to come back with interest, Logan Morris. Lions by 27. Don't mind that, mate. I mean, the Lions, you can never count them out. Good kick. Berry. How's the first? Jed Walter Watch, mate. Spot on. Jed, we're doing a scouting report for Carlton, looking at number 4. Shocking defending, though, there from Gold Coast. I'm very good, Christine. How are you, my darling? So, good start for the Lions. They'll be very chuffed with that. You see, I like the retro ones. What do you think of Carlton's retro Guernsey that they've released? I actually don't mind it. You know, my objection with all of Carlton Guernseys is they're just too much blue. Thanks, Mamta. Mate, good luck for the rest of the season, mate. Go Dogs, buddy. Berry drills one up and under into the 50. McAndrew misreads it. And there is a free to young McAndrew. Is it the logo, Atush? I just like a little bit of colour, man. The Stealth Guernsey looks sexy, man. I know they are, but I just think we could do something with an alternate strip, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love navy blue like the next guy, but... like, you can't have too much of a good thing. The Well Dog. Shit kick. Lockie Neal. Hanging out the back of that stoppage. What? Lachlan McAndrew. I froth a little bit of Andrew. Charlie Cameron beats... beats Booty Hewland to the ball. Did Hewland just slap that out, though? Charlie Cameron's been ignored, as he should. Fair, Ollie. I just think we could go a little bit more colourful, man. Like, Ollie, you're a Rangers fan, mate. How good have Rangers away kits been? Weller, handballs to no one. Ashcroft, nowhere to go. Noah Anderson steals it and Rao drills it up to the wing. That is a terrific mark. Great little grab there from the Graham dog. He goes inside, opens up the corridor. Track dog. Aims towards half forward, and it's a piss kick. Good intercept by Dara Joyce. He goes back into the corridor. Looking out to the wing now. Bit of pressure coming. Great defending by Will Powell. Carl Lohman Tries to see it in, and we have a boundary throw. Yeah, I like the fluoro orange one, Ollie. I reckon we should go with that for the away. My dream respects Guernsey. Fluoro orange, navy blue trim, navy blue sea. I reckon that would slap. Rao tries to take everyone on. Might get pinged for holding the ball here. Umpire says no. I think he fended that off. Andrew, I'm very well, mate. How are you? Good to see you, mate. Slap forward, Zach Bailey out the back of that stoppage. Puts in a dart-like kick. Turns and goes. Pops it open to an empty goal square. And a behind. Mag, very nice, isn't it? Very, very nice kit. Hey, Andrew, enjoy, mate. Cheer hard, my friend. Cheer hard. Johnny Noble goes to the left wing. Great grab from Jed. Soon to be a Carlton player, Walter. Yeah, Ollie, I reckon a fucking fluoro with navy trim would slap. Good mark by Wilmot. Gold Coast entries inside 50 have been a little bit hit and hope. They go for the corridor. It's a risky one. Gardner does very well. Gives it off to Cam Rayner. He says, see you later to Mac Andrew. Drills it inside 50. It's a lovely looking kick. I believe he's about to. I believe isn't he? Wasn't it reported he's got a 3-year extension on the table? Guy? Do you reckon likewise Cleary that Jagger? Rangats, try that again. I've got Gold Coast winning. It's not looking good at the minute, though. Charlie Cameron, it looks like an absolute perler of a kick. 2-1. Thank you very much for the Dalek podcast. Please make sure you go and get around me and Alex. We talk all serious stuff. So it's a little bit different from this, where you usually have me chatting about frogs and shit. That's actually stuff that is really close to my heart. Hey, Gav, how are you? I think Dersma's had the better year overall. I think at the end, though, Jagger will win it, but I do think Dersma has been more impactful early doors. That would be awesome, Jess. Quick hands. Ned Moyle. You know what? Ned Moyle's grown on me, you know. I used to think he was just a big lummox, but he's turned into quite a good footballer. Great mark by Harris Andrews. Hey, Damo, how are you? Quick hands. John Noble tries to take them all on. Tries to wrong foot Darcy Gardner. It's a beautiful little kick to Petrarca, though. Petrarca ignores the shot. Great stubble game. No, I'd say if the Rising Star finished today, I'd say Durst would win it. I don't know what you think, Rangaz. I think that would be fair. Down the line, Lohman. Did he push into the back? Revel comes from nowhere, though. Great overlap run. Aiming it up into the 50. Logan has tried to sell that, and the umpire bought it. AR chat, do you want to see Pom's idea for a logo? AR, hello this. Hello this. What do you think of that? Look at that for a fucking respects, Guernsey chat. That is bob on. But back to the football. The traditionalists will come for me. Logan Morris, 55 out. Looks good off the boot. Just needs to hold its line, and he does. Early danger signs for Gold Coast. Wasteful inside. Hey, Jess, a lot of coaches, though, in the game, in world sport, change their mind when they're at a different club. Alex, how good's that? That is sick. You see, I just think it'd be something different. I mean, look, I know the traditionalists will cry about it, but, mate, I like wearing football Guernseys. Right, as fashion things. I would love it if they made like a soccer version of it as well, because I just don't think you can wear a vest out on the beers, but you could wear it if it was a shirt. Their entries have been shocking, TT. There we are, Darcy Fort doing battle. Ashcroft just can't get free. Gold Coast here, be a little bit of strife. Jabpa, I like it. Mount Rushmore for pizza toppings. Pepperoni in at 1. Spicy beef, 2. Controversial, a fucking bummer mushroom. And number 4, tomatoes. Jackson, I'm with you that. Yeah, Ollie, I'm with you. Yeah, Jess, I think they should do, for people like me, I want to go out for a few beers and wear a footy Guernsey. I've got quite a few retro ones. What was Tiger Time's question? Have I missed it? I apologise. Son's a bit rattled earlier. Yeah, I'm with you, Rangats. Yeah, I'm a big yes on a pineapple on pizza. Yeah, I bum a mushroom on pizza. What's the most attractive vegetable? If I had to date a vegetable, you know what? Carrot. Good evening, Rational Roman. How you doing? Get your Mount Rushmores in, chat. Macroplastics. Fuck, mate. I'm just getting my head around micro ones. Ball comes in. Powell goes backwards. Finds Collins. Collins dangerous. Handball inside. Petrarca was good. Took Miller. Noah Anderson forgot it's yellow and egg shaped. Didn't pick it up, but Took Miller wraps him up. The Jersey website was... I don't know. I used it. I used this one to get some retro ones. And Logan Morris, this is turning dirty for Brisbane. Jess, I just think for a fashion accessory, it needs the collar. Potato. I've had sweet potato on it. On a pizza, don't mind it. Like, just actual normal, like, Morris Pipers. Clive's getting up and about. The Lions are looking mighty good. The pressure was very good there. And Gold Coast ruling, probably ruining their poor entries so far. Lions are humming, Lou. That's a Scottish handbag and Zorks. Anchovies. Oh, I'm not a big fan of anchovies. I'll eat them, though. And ball in distribute, and we'll have a stoppage just behind the centre. Yeah, Rangaz, I haven't counted them out yet. Oh, I don't mind a red onion on there. Chills, good call, bro. And a free kick. Jared Witt's chance to set Gold Coast up. Their inside 50 entries thus far have been low to mid. Would be the best way to describe them. Goes up on the goal square. Good lead from Benny Ainsworth. Tap down, Lombard. Taps it down, and we have a stoppage right in front. I did, and I replied to you, Lynette. They were absolutely amazing. Jess, I just wish every club would do it. Because... call me harsh. I can't wear a media polo. I think it's like false stolen valor. And holding the ball on Noah Anderson, I thought he handballed that. Umpire says no. They were absolutely sensational, Lynette. You are an incredibly talented human being. Don't know how you have the patience and the skill to do that, but that's very impressive. Quick hands here from Lockie Weller. Goes into John Noble. He drives it into the pocket. Brought down by Petrarca. Good, don't argue. Looking for options. Weller sidesteps. Dinks a kick centrally. Misses everyone. Jared Witts. Oh, too cash. I've heard about that, Jess. You know what? I always thought they should do like an MLS soccer league here and have AFL franchises. I would say that that would create familiarity. Unsoccers.com. And the first point of the game for Gold Coast. Darcy Fort looks to spread the play. Goes to the left half-back. What is Zata? Quick kick. Nice. Brisbane moving the ball very fluidly at the minute. Looking into the pocket. Kyle Oman flies and Budi Ulan takes the intercept grab. Johnny Noble just in front of his behind post here on the left side. Will go into the left pocket. Hey, Lynette, super impressive. That's awesome work. Jess, yeah, it's not feeling good. Sounds ominous, that, Christine. Quick hands. Darcy Gardner gets the intercept. Revel dinks one in. Logan Morris flew. Budi Ulan did enough, and out they come now. Joel Jeffrey goes down the line, and Gold Coast chance to slingshot. Jeffrey carry on running. Kick inside, and it's a good one. Half forward, taken by Benny King. Gavin, how did that work out, buddy? I've probably eaten it. I'm not a kind of guy that asks what's in me food. I just eat it. Call me a heathen. Benjamin King. Shot at goal. It looks good. It is good. First goal of the day for the Gold Coast. 1-1. Oh, that's awesome, Lynette. Gav, that disappoints me because I want a Carlton soccer shirt. Did it work, Ollie? Could be a heathen. Ox tongue's gorgeous, though. Ollie Carlton. Ox tail as well. Mate, get around it. So 7:25. Brisbane being the better side. Gold Coast being very wasteful, though, inside 50. Witts taps it down. Neil just punts it forward. Great spin from Bailey Humphrey. Lombard overcooks the kick, and Harris Andrews takes the mark. Hey, that's good, Ollie. Anthropomorphism. Lynette, that's a big word. Lamaguin. Oh, you can't beat it, David. Hey, Josh, how are you, mate? Going well so far for you, my friend. Quick hands. Great rundown tackle by Sammy Draper. Quick handball. They play on. Connor McKenna. That's a lovely kick. Great football from Brisbane. Brisbane look on. And the Donks shot in front of goal. It's a pizza. I'll take your word for it. Ogstons. Mate. The buzzer. Oh, so like Animal Farm, Lynette. Dunkley. Post. I'm sure if I went to one of them overseas, soccer makers, they'd just make me a soccer one. Oh, Blinky Bill. Jesus, I used to read my kids' Blinky Bill books. Oh, that looks ripper. Okay, I need to buy one of them shirts. Jai Murray just goes short. Nice little kick. Looks for the switch. McAndrew nails that mark. Goes down the line. It's a dark kick. Turned over. Really, I do love a black pudding. I'm a big black pudding man. Favourite World Cup tournament of all time? Jai Murray. Handball. 94 always has a special place in my heart because it's the first one that I really, really remember. I vaguely remember 1990. Vaguely remember it. But my favourite World Cup of all time is 1998. And that's great transition by Brisbane. Conor McKenna ends up at the end. I won one of them, Ollie. You can't beat black pudding and Ecky Thump. You know what is weird as well? That is quite a northern phrase as well, Lynette. Ecky Thumpers means effing hell. Conor McKenna then. Can't believe we're at QClash 31. It doesn't feel like we've had that many. That's a behind. Brisbane just missing a couple of chances to really put the sword in. He was, Andrew. He was. You know what? We went to his return game as well, and I got spat on at Manchester Station, having the David Beckham number 7 thing. My granddad got into a little scuffle. True story, that. Down the line they go, Brisbane. That's a great inside-out handball row. It opens up everything. Another wasteful kick, though. They've really done well at just making Gold Coast go out to the fat side of the ground. And when they try and open up the skinny side, it's turnover central and another transition here for them to defend. Give me an XL, David, because I will have lost weight by then. Hey, I love that, Lynette. And a half-back flank. They're doing very well, aren't they, Tiger Time? Joel Jeffrey here, just on the wing, as you can see. Maverick, I love it, mate. Good to see you, mate. They are well on top, mate. Great mark there. He needed that from Ned Moyle. Armitage. Or Armitage, if you're posh. I believe in the UK, that is right near Longdon, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, Staffordshire. Good mark, that. Dara Joyce. Another wasted entry. Gold Coast have really wasted these entries, chat. Row wrapped up. Not much going on. Hey, Gav. Gav, what culinary delights have you been having recently? My good man, Draper can't quite grab that ball. Jeffrey under a world of hurt. Noah Anderson comes to help him out. Great pickup by Bailey. Rayner says, see you later to Rao. Did he handball it? I don't think he did. Umpire says, play on. Delivered inside 50. And Kyloma, no mark. Pressure coming everywhere. Gold Coast going to have to be clean here. Jai Murray on a world of hurt. McAndrew stayed out of that contest. Could be costly. Great give and go. James Tunstall puts it up on the goal square. McKenna can't reach it, and Weller has mates back as Will Powell clears it down the wing. But it's going to come back with interest. Poshest area in north of England. York's quite posh. 99.9% Doon. Shot at goal, and McAndrew takes the mark. Oh, what's your go-to from the Chinese, Gav? Talk to me. What are we having? Wigan. Jesus, you picked the most working class town ever. Jeepers. They make sandwiches out of fucking pies, mate. Wilmot drills it inside 50. Fended off by Mr. McAndrew. Quick hands, and here they go again. Will Powell goes through the corridor, nothing on. Lockie Neal. Bailey Humphries wraps him up. He's going to be high, though. And it is. Two minutes left in this first. York's quite classy, though. York is incredibly classy. Edinburgh's classy as well. Parts of it. But I would say, genuinely, a cheeky laxer from the Gav. I rate it. 2 minutes to go. Down the line, Gold Coast score. Looking for options. Great mark. Tell you what, Ned Moyle's been good. Doesn't Ned Moyle look like Darcy Moore if Darcy Moore didn't go to posh school? Gardner spills the mark. Jed Walter tries to play for the high. Great smother. Pressure coming on. Charlie Cameron clears his lines. Gold Coast have numbers set, and McAndrew takes the mark. B1, mate. Crazy. Doon. Good bait, that from chat. David. The Lake Districts. That's nice, but that, I mean, it's just God's waiting room and tourists, isn't it? McAndrew's going to have a little shy at the sticks from here. Jess, yeah, I did see it. Unbelievable, isn't it? What a goal. Big goal from the Mac Dog. 2 goals 1, 4 goals 3. Takes a bit of the gloss off this first quarter from the Brisbane. Tell you what, it's been a... That just kind of asks the question, doesn't it? Just ask the question. I agree with you guys. Just ask the question and it opens the door a little bit. Glasgow posh. Not really. You'd say versus Edinburgh that has a large percentage of working class. 50 seconds to go. Can Gold Coast get a clearance here? You know, one thing I have never understood is why you would send abuse to a player. I've never understood it. I've just... Well, anyone for that matter. But I just don't understand why you would DM a player. I've just never understood it. McAndrew can't quite grab it cleanly. Sam Collins does very well, but the handball is shocking. Oscar Adams finds Tuke Miller. Tuke Miller finds Noah Anderson. 29 seconds to play. But ground starting to open up now. Rioli goes out wide. Down the line we go from the handball. Good one-hander from Bailey Humphrey. Chance to drill one in. Aims up at half forward. Needs a mark. Walter was there. Long kicks it inside. Tuke Miller. Off a step. Oh. Mamta, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting how he goes, isn't it? Because he's one hell of a player. But there is the siren for the first quarter. Been a quite interesting. Do I caught much? Not really, no. Mainly in the comments where you get people. One thing I've never understood in comment sections is like how people can never just articulate an argument where they have to get personal. But I don't cop that much. I cop DMs. You know what? Mainly, I had death threats from my pro Patrick Cripps video from Carlton fans who thought it was a negative one and didn't watch it. But I've never really had anything too bad. And Paul. Hey, I hope you're all right, mate. $2. Thank you. Busy day driving, mate. I hope you get home safe, and I hope to see you a bit later. But nah, not that bad. Gav, I'm quite lucky. It's got less as I've been on. Mamta, I haven't, mate. Hey, Paul, how are you, my good man? Good to see you, mate. Good first quarter, that there. Great game between two real sides capable. You know, the things that annoy me though, Gav, right, aren't like, you know, any of the negative, like abusive comments. Because, like, for me, if you come in on the internet to be abusive, fuck me. Right, do you know what I mean? Like, fuck me. But what does annoy me more is when people, like, can't articulate an argument. Down. So my heritage, so my nana, when she migrated to Scotland. So we have a lot of family from Glasgow and that region. Did schooling down there as well. So I have a part of me that will always have a soft spot for Scotland. So yes, I don't have the hatred of Scotland like the others. Hey Gav, I appreciate you. Rangaz, it is quite funny. That's why I kind of like the halftime ones, because players can do it. Tiger time. Tiger time, mate. That's why I love this group. We've got a beautiful chat here. How is Christian? Oh, Petrarca. I was like, who the fuck is Christian? Made me think there, mate. Jesus, I was like, who the fuck's Christian? Can he get 20 disposal? I like the way we get random gamblers in this chat. He should do. He's on 7, mate. I agree, Lynette. But you know what, though? I just find I get more wound up, you know, when someone just can't, like, have a debate. And it goes, that's what I've noticed in a lot of AFL comment sections. Like, I don't mind if you disagree with me, but let's have a chat about it. It's when people, like, just go, like, level 10. He is playing midfield and forward. Gurky. The Gurk dog. Livingston's a fantastic away day. Hey, love you, Gav. Hey, Scott, mate, that's what I'm like, mate. But I just find it fascinating. But they're the things that annoy me about YouTube. It's like when people get really personal of sport, and it's like an opinion. Because I don't think I'm mean to other clubs as well. I always try and stay quite impartial. Hey, I'm Paul. Appreciate you, mate. Much love, man. Drive safe. Yeah, Rangaz, and I love the discussion because I learn. Like, I learn. So if someone doesn't agree with me, I'd rather have, like, a discussion and educate. Because I've learned most of my football knowledge has come from having them discussions. I agree, Lynette. Rangaz, it's always, you know, my favourite videos are when you do your pre-season predictions and you have a team not making the 10. and someone gets really upset about it. And I always like think to myself, it is a pom talking about football and he has got your team 12th. Like, why are you so worked up about it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, what? Like, the AFL doesn't give points based on my top 10. So I always find it funny. They're the bits that make me laugh. But I do like laugh when someone gets really worked up about it. I'm like, mate, I'm not really in charge of the AFL ladder. Like, don't worry, the AFL aren't locking in my 10, mate. Neil goes down to the bench. Yeah, Rangaz, I don't mind it when it's like funny and humorous, but like some people get really upset about stuff, and I'm like, okay. Like I get angry when we lose, but I'm kind of over it in the morning. I just ban myself from the internet. Hey, Mike, how are you? Here we go, second quarter. Fort taps it down. Wow, just can't get free and ends up eating more grass. Hey, Job, good to see you, mate. I love you. I can't remember. I think it was... I had Richmond still bottom two, and I think some Richmond fan like went for me. I'm like, fucking hell, mate. Ben King gets the mark. Good start for Gold Coast here. That's elite, that, Jess. I do doing this though. You have like a different appreciation for certain fan bases. Like Geelong have really got to me. This Ben King tight angle. What a goal! 3 goals too. Ollie, mate, I reckon long term that probably does some psychological damage. But I will say this: I am battle-handed mentally. Joe, that's a big call, that. I do like it when Kingy goes early hard. I do like that. So, Gold Coast just showing a little bit of maturity here. Yeah, Jess, look. I always think it's good to get it wrong. Paul, that is a great shout. He does look a little bit like Borat. I reckon he'd do a great impression of Bruno. Fashion Bruno. That was my favourite, that one. Fashion with Bruno was the best. Can't believe we didn't get like a proper feature-length series of movies from that. Ned Moyle goes back in. I've really been impressed by Ned Moyle. And Petrarca gets the free. Doom, before my time, but we all know about I think that was the King hit from Clarkson, wasn't it? Lombard steals it off the pack. Should have gone for goal. Tried to be selfless. Fletcher under a world of trouble. And it goes through for a behind. Manta, it's weird because I've started to have faith in Fremantle, but the Fremantle tipping gods remind me that they can completely screw me at a moment's time. Jasper Fletcher goes down the right wing. Collins gets the ground ball and a stoppage. It'd be awesome if they had like a British round. I would so go home for it. Boundary throw, 18-10 in the second. Hey, Guy, look, I mean, the problem with the internet is people can't understand context. But You've never said anything in the chat I think that's offensive. Don't mind that, Mamta. Free kick, Suns here. Jess, I'd love him to come. I think how Fremantle built their list is brilliant. Sam Collins drills it into the goal square. The kicks are just not to the leads. Lynette, I agree. I agree with you. Looking for the switcheroo. And Zach Bailey back pocket here, looking for options. Quick marks. This is good, this. Tunstall goes down the right. And an intercept grab. That was a loose kick from Brisbane. Chance to open up the corridor here for the Suns. North look absolutely rogered. Dude, that's crazy that, like, Jesus. Of all the things in the UK we could ban off TV. Dude, do you remember the best TV show in the world, Room 101? I want to bring Room 101 to Australia because I think Room 101 is the best show in the world because I've got so much I could put in Room 101. Darcy Lang takes it straight from the boundary throw and kicks it straight out of bounds. Mamta, mate, they're in trouble. Oh, Rowe smothered off the boot by Dunkley and a quick turnover. Logan Maurice. Good mark. Hey, Rat Poison, how are you? Well, it was the 80s, though, Rat Poison. So in them days, they were like, it was huge in the UK about things on TV influencing young children. Room 101. So basically, you had to put something into Room 101 and it would never exist again. So, like, people reversing into car parking spaces, and you had to argue your case, and it either was accepted or denied, but you had to argue your case, and it had to be something, like, trivial. Miss to the left, 28, 21, 28, 22. I'm not too sure, David. I don't think so. The TV licence, controversial. Hey, Rat Poison, spot on, spot on. The TV licence, you're meant to pay for BBC. No one in the north of England pays it, though. They send you these letters saying, we're watching you and we know you've got a TV. And you just basically tell them to get Thubard. But I don't know anyone who's paid it. I tell a lie, I know one person. I had a girlfriend who paid it because she was scared. John Noble takes the game on, looks for a switch. Finds McAndrew, 21-28. Yeah, Paul, it's my biggest pet hate. Reversing into a car parking space. Big mark by Darcy Wilmot. But it'd be stuff like that. Dinky little kick to Harris Andrews. 1-2. This is nice. Hunter, spot on. Quick give and go. Fletcher inside 50. McAndrew supremely gets in front of his man. Therese, that's oddly specific from you. Yeah, so if Room 101 was a thing, you could ban anything. It is, indeed. It is a George Orwell. Rangaz, it is. What would you throw in Room 101 so it never exists again? Zach Bailey looks for a centering kick. Great kick. Finds Levi Ashcroft. Paul, just like when you go and picture the scene, you're in Coles, there isn't many car parking spaces, it's chockers, and you always get some tradie that decides he's going to reverse in there, which just holds the whole process up. Just drive fucking in. Nah, Langy, just genuinely, it's just, for me, consideration. The bill was pretty good, Teresa. And Ashcroft drags that wide, keeping the Suns in it. They've made a few misses. Go on. Yeah, you know what? I'd like to see ARC removed. I'd also like to see VAR removed from soccer. Let's just go back to the old days. 40 Towers was brilliant. Put Geelong in there. Don't mind that. The football club or just the whole city? I can't believe you went to that game, Teresa. Free kick against Ben King. Paul Hills. Paul, I agree with that. Zach Bailey looking for options. Goes up and under. Oh, Sam Collins made the mistake. Connor McKenna. Dribbler and a behind. I love Only Fools and Horses. Mr. Cop, look, I understand your argument too. It's just more, it fucks me off. And we're going back for the free kick that was on Berry off the ball. You could do, Joe. I mean, there's no real rules to Room 101. You just got to present an argument. Another one, Mr. Cop, I've got is people who don't take their trolleys back. That fucks me off as well. It's one fucking job. Jared Berry, behind. Actually, I know what I'm putting in Room 101, and I think I'm going to get a unanimous here. I would put, you know, this being 24/7 restacking the shelves and having the shoppers pick it. I want to go back to the old days where you had 8 tills open, 1 self-serve till, right? And they just did it at night time so I could shop in fucking peace. Because right now it's like the last days of Rome. Johnny, it's more of an inconvenience thing. Like, I've got no issue with people doing it, really. It just seems to be all the time I go. It fucking just holds everyone up. And it's people who can't do it as well. So they're having 12 attempts. Yeah, I'm with you, Guy. Jared Witts taps it down, but Berry is there. Cam Rayner goes backwards. Nice little quick hands. Inside 50 we go. Gold Coast got a bit of work to do. Oscar Adams, that could be holding the ball. Umpire hasn't called it. Neil finds Lowman. No look handball. James Tunstall. Great goal. Vicar Dibley was brilliant. Hey, much love, Tiger Time. No, 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 no. Yes. In Blackadder. Which is your favourite era of Blackadder? That's very important. Oh, nothing worse, Lynette. Langy, mate, 100% is probably the biggest thing. $3 from my main man, Slobber. For my cunt, mate. Mate, how's Sloppy Toppy going? Benny Hill, jeepers. Do you remember, oh God, what was he called? Who was the old doctor? The bald head. Harry Hill. Do you remember him? Quick hands inside. Neil, was that a trip? Umpire says no. You could argue he was taken high. Sam Draper, dime of a goal. And Gold Coast have conceded in clusters. Yeah, I like Blackadder to go fourth as well, chat. David and Joe, I'm with you. The Queen's brilliant. You know what I've been watching a bit at the minute? I signed up to BritBox, Dad's Army. I did read it all out. Look. See 30 disposals in the VFL today for Mike Hunt. I did. And then I gave you some jokes back. What did you think of the Tasmanian halfback, Sloppy Toppy? Jess, that's brilliant. Oh, bad slip from Will Graham. He was out there and he just managed to kick it up to half back. Pressure there though. Petrarca, great hands. Miller. It's an ominous looking kick and Jed Walter takes the grab. Don't mind Top Gear. The original Top Gear as well. You know, here's another one. This is for you, Langy, so it's not car park related. You know neighbours that just can't rest? So, like, you know, like when you've got that neighbour, we've got one of them neighbours who just pulls his car out every week and just pressure washes it. And it doesn't go fucking anywhere. That winds me up. Good goal there from Jed Walter. Pulls one back. Stepped on son was brilliant. Good little start in this game. Gold Coast ominously placed, I would say. I feel like Gold Coast are going to have a big quarter. Let's get a bit of a super coach check going. Bend over got best on ground. Have you seen some of the Arsenal fan TV ones that they've got Robbie with? Slobbo? Google it, like funny super chats, because he cops it loads. It's a scraggly kick and Tuke Miller takes the intercept mark. And Johnny Noble should be 50 surely against Darcy Wilmot. I do like a little bit of keeping up the appearances. Bouquet, residents of the house speaking. And mark taken there by Jeddy Walter, right wing. If you watch Arsenal Fan TV, Blue Balling, some of them are brilliant, bro. Some of them are brilliant that I reckon you could get, Terry. Especially if I'm on the show and you could ask about draftees. Paul, that's crazy. Scott, it does my head in, mate. How many cats would it take to beat a gorilla? Cats are quite vicious, aren't they? I reckon if you had 100,000. 128 is captain. Who's your other option? But, I mean, it's going to be tough to beat that. And I agree with Joe. Money in the bank. Are you being served? That is very good. Great theme music as well to Are You Being Served? 9 minutes to play in this second. Quick hands. Can't get the offload to Noah Anderson. Stolen there. Blue bottom because he'll ask it because he won't think. So if you can find a good one, Terry will just do it. Maybe create another burner though and call yourself like Liam McCluskey and have a picture of Patrick Cripps or something. Or just a car. Josh, you're going very well, mate. Quick hands. Oh, that's brilliant by Wilmot. Zach Bailey turns himself into trouble, then out of it. Kyle Lohman, great running. The kick's too strong. Oscar Adams has looked fumbly on the ground ball. And he manages to get the handball away. And Sam Collins should clean it up. Kingswood County. Ah, vintage. On the buses. Hey, Vistra, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Brisbane, that's a bullet kick inside 50, and Sam Draper gobbles it up. Country, Kingswood Country. Sam Draper runs in. He needs to draw behind. Nice and short. Just finds Will Powell. He looks to switch it down the left. Johnny Noble has Buda Hewland for company. Drilled down the line. Great mark from Benny Long. Great running on from Lombard. Ignored. They go to the pocket. Ben King is another shallow entry. Ned Moyle brings it to ground. Quick hands. Matthew Rowe shoots a goal and nails it. Gold Coast just ominously lurking. I love Alan Davis. Man, your language was very good. You know, a lot of them things, like you look at a lot of the 70s British comedies, like, you know, Steptoe and sort of things like that, they may have had like some racial and sexist undertones, but did you notice that a lot of it as well made the guy look bad? The person doing it look bad, and you kind of laugh at how stupid he is, not at what he's saying. I will say this, I was just pissing around the corner. So good. So good. The spy cop is just the best. 6:29. I haven't watched Taskmaster. I keep seeing it though. It looks good. Scott, I agree with you. And a free kick here to Sam Draper. Oh, Logan takes the great grab on Mac Andrew there. And that'll be a dagger in the hearts of Gold Coast, who have worked quite hard to stay in this. They keep conceding a rudimentary goal. Dave Allen, you know what? I've Googled him. I remember seeing things he's been in, James. Big goal there for Brisbane. Yeah, Jess, I agree. Yeah, spot on. Bombers, I haven't. That sounds amazing, though. The Sex Pistols. Tell you what, very redefined the genre of punk music. Yeah, I always enjoy. I like the old ones. They always make me laugh. Logan Morris is really... I think he's underrated, Logan Morris. Petrarca gets the handball away. It's going to be a throw, though, and Lockie Neal starting to do it. Hogan's Heroes is brilliant, as well as Dad's Army. Did you like MASH as well? I know that's the Korean War, isn't it? Under handball, Logan Morris for 2 in a minute. Absolutely nails it. And this has happened quite a lot. Yeah, Dune, I agree. Like, I just think when you look at the old comedies, a lot of the bad guys were the actual bad guys. Thank you, baby. Did you hear Mrs. Pom there? Have your microplastics. Eddie Murphy. Do love a bit of Eddie Murphy. How good is Beverly Hills Cop? Do, 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 do. Yeah, Bombers, it's really good. 5 minutes to play in this second. Tap down. Ned Moyle, he's been very good. Bailey Humphrey drills it up to the 50. Benny King has some company. Jai Murray, usually a good user of the football, and it was a good little kick. Great defending, though, from young Dara Joyce. Oh, Coming to America's good as well. Good shout. I do like Beverly Hills Cop, though. I agree with the first is the best, babe. Good call. Petrarca off a step. He's absolutely Jimmy nailed it. 39.55. Good catch by the man in the crowd as well. Crazy Frog, yeah. Oh, do you remember that? When that song first came out, there was like a little kid next door and he used to play that like on repeat. And his bedroom, when he opened his window, was right next to mine. Lynette, I do think I always look at what Ricky Gervais said about it, where he said that when he was a kid, if you were offended by something, you just accepted it and didn't watch it anymore and moved on and it was a good system, or you told the person, and if they were a good person, they would not do it. And I was like, and I agree with that. It's a good fucking system. We should go back to it. Kick into the pocket. Oh, McAndrew wins the ball. Oscar Adams, shocking handball, puts Toonk Miller under pressure, who has to make the tackle. Ghosts. I'll have to check that out, Paul. Kyle Oman sneaks out the back. Was he tunnelled? Umpire says no. And post. Peter Kay. Jeepers. What a man. Hey, George, he's always good value. Jordan, I'm watching the football, mate. Al Murray. Have you seen Al Murray's skit of England have beaten everyone in a war? It's so funny. Hey, George. Big mark from Logan Morris. 3 minutes 40. 56-39. And Brisbane have really shown some maturity and some consistency this game. Gold Coast in a bit of strife. Just turning the ball over way too much. Hey, Cowan, how are you, mate? Good to see you, my friend. I'm very well, mate, and I hope you're doing great as well, my friend. Unbelievable, Logan Morris is about to line up for his fifth, and he's nailed it. $62.39. Yeah, George, you know what? It's like GWS Gold Coast are to me. I feel like there is like a government conspiracy to make everyone like them. I haven't seen that. Peter Kay misheard lyrics. Oh, yes, I have. Live at Blackpool. Yeah. Bald-headed woman. Yeah. It's quality, that, Jess. Number 96 and the box. Australian Classics. Tap down. Brisbane getting a bit of ascendancy now. Zach Bailey, great pickup. Shocking handball, though. Johnny Noble runs on. And here they go. Danny Rioli trying to get a bit of life into this game. Oh, big mark from Ben King. They needed that. It's funny, though, Tiger Time, because you remember when GWS were back, were winning. Everyone liked them. A bit, Lucinda. I'm just doing it as a bit of prevention. I've been on the computer quite a bit this week. I've got a load of videos coming out this week. So I'm just trying to protect my eyes. I appreciate your concern, Lucinda, there. Ben King has a shot at the sticks. Behind. Hey, DD, how are you, mate? Langy, it's the money, mate. He's getting checks, bro. Say GWS are good. Jasper Fletcher clears it down that right flank. Big mark, though, from Sam Collins. Noah Anderson looking for options and just goes into a switch. What you been up to, DD? Jack Park, great show. Loads of underlying lessons in that as well. Danny Rioli looking for something. Goes up to half forward. Ben Long feels like he's been quiet forever. Lombard, Petrarca, intercepted. 57 seconds in this quarter. Lockie Neal looking for options. Goes short. And it should come back through Buda Euland. That could be 50, surely. Why do we not give 50s anymore? Oh, bridge tournament. Leyland Brothers. What was the Leyland Brothers about? Joel Jeffrey here, right wing. Goes short, finds Took. And Matt Rowell just takes the mark on the 50. 20 seconds to play. He's going to aim for the pocket. It was an early lead from King, and it's a good one. And that should be all we have for this half. And nails the goal. That's a big goal for the Suns. They needed that at the stroke of the half. 46 plays 62. He's such a good kick for goal, isn't he? Such a good kick for goal. Great to see. So, chat, we'll have a quick break. Travelling all over Sean Animals Cabin Fishing. That's my kind of show, that, Lynette. I love that. Chat, we'll have a quick break. We'll be back at 6:35. Managed to fall over about 8 times on my way back to the office. That was quality. How are we all? Are we all looking forward to this weekend of fixtures? What game are you looking forward to for the rest of the week? What have we got on for the rest of the week? We've got the King's birthday game. Eagles versus Port tonight should be a good game, shouldn't it? That should be a ripper. That should be a ripping fixture. Hey, how are you, Aiden? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, I need me water. Who have you got in that one, Tiger Time? Hey, cheers, Josh. I appreciate you, mate. Hey, that's all right, Ollie. It should be a good game, that. Who have you got in that one, guy? Who's everyone going for? Pies versus the big dogs. Hey, cheers. I appreciate it, Aiden. Who do I've tipped the Gold Coast in this one. I tipped Melbourne in that as well. Struggling to get all the games right in tipping this year. It's a tough game to tip, that one. It is a tough game to tip. Because the Pies just... They're a little bit like your Brisbane, Josh. You can never back against them. 6 years. Hey, Mick, good to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good time. We've been predicting that. Aiden, I think he'll be all right, mate. I genuinely do. I think he'll be all right. Hey, Tim, mate. Such is life, my good man. It's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to be watching that. Got a load of... I have got a load of football content. We've got a World Cup preview show coming out. So that's going to be good. So I'm negating my way through the AFL and the FIFA's copyright for that one. Are the Socceroos getting out of the group? I'll rate that from you, Aiden. I think they've got a chance. Let's see what are the odds of you getting out of there? That's always a good indicator because the odds are never wrong. Hey, good luck. Good luck, Brett. Hey, I'm with you, Lynette. Yeah, I think Australia get out of their group. I'll go bold. I think they get out of their group. Have you seen Spain's group? Hey, Old City, how are you, mate? Because you've also got the third place, so your group He's worthy of third place at worst. You got Port. Don't mind that. I went bold. I went Eagles. I went the Eagles in that game. Do you reckon we'll get any more coach sackings in the AFL? Do like a sacking. I just feel like they're up and about. I do rate Port though highly. I just feel like the Eagles have got something about them at the minute. What, you think the Saints will beat Sydney? Are you driven by your hatred of Charlie Curnow, Gav? I mean, it'd be great if they did, but Clark, I think he could go. Oh, you mean sackings? Yeah, I think they do that just to keep Corey Enright there. I reckon there will be 5 new coaches in the AFL next year. That's my big call. Lasers, I have tipped West Coast. I reckon there'll be 5 new coaches in the AFL next year. And my tips are North, Carlton, Essendon, obviously, Saints, and bold call, GWS. Lasers, how are you feeling after the gangster win this week? But that might be Gav blinded by my hatred of GWS. Cheers, Gav. Has this been the longest half-time? I reckon Essendon go with an old coach. Carlton don't. North don't. GWS do. I just feel Ross goes because they keep Corey Enright. I just think it'd be impossible to keep him unless you give him the head coach's job. He'd be an idiot to turn down Carlton and Essendon at this stage. Dan Curtin was amazing, Lasers. I reckon he gets the job. I reckon Butters does go for the... You know when people say Butters won't go to Richmond for the money? People are high. He'll go. My bold call, Horse turns everyone down and goes to Tasmania. Captain coach. Imagine. Fagan stands down. Well, he's not getting any younger. Yeah, Tiger Tom, I think he goes, and I actually think that's an absolute massive in for Richmond. Him and Lawler together. Oh, that's exciting. I just can't see the AFL allowing Buckley to take that job, which everyone thinks. You're going GWS free or granny? Don't mind it. I think they'll want the best available. Here we go. Third quarter on its way. Clearance from Dunks. And that's going to be a push. Bad start for the Suns. Bit of James Kelly action. You could see him going upstairs, couldn't you, Langy? Like as a director of coaching or that kind of senior development, culture development. Logan looking for his mammoth task this game, and he gets it behind. Lasers, I think it is the doggies, but I think if... I just think Richmond get the trade done. I just can't see how the doggies get that trade done. Petrarca, great hands, finds a marauding Ben Long. Ben Long goes onto the pocket. Great mark from Ben King. I actually think he goes to Essendon, Mr. Cop. I actually believe that. Ben King is so dangerous. It looks like one of them stadiums that, you know, when they haven't bought the rights for stadiums on computer games, it looks how they interpret a stadium. Tuck Miller out wide. Finds young Gulbin. Gulbin finds McAndrew, and McAndrew just patiently goes back. Good kick. Finds Noah Anderson. Just patient here from the Suns. I think he'll be the assistant. Tiger Time, I'm not saying he's the head coach. I do think, I actually believe, you know, that media noise about him setting a dream team? I think that's true. Because I didn't believe his answer. Great mark, Logan Morris. Brisbane have been so good. Desperate defending here. Yeah, I reckon, Mr. Cop, that's true. Like, the way he answered that question, that's the first time James Hird lied about his Essendon interference. It was obvious a lie. Hey, Gav, I need to tee up a memory to go up there. And we can have a beer at the People's First Stadium and just heckle. Just hate everyone at the game. Dan Rioli goes down the line and it's straight out of bounds. That's been the bugbear of Gold Coast this game. I agree, Doon. I agree. Who's Stinker, Josh? Who am I missing? Down the line? Kyle Oman plays for these in-the-back free kicks. Mr. Cop, genuinely, he is the big... Like, that's the only time James Hird has lied. Watching his body language, completely lied. Lou, I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm looking forward to watching your mob tonight. I like going to neutral great games and just booing everyone. Do I watch F1? I watch it. I'm not like a passionate Formula 1, but I will watch a race. It's not my bag. Logan Morris, air shots off the deck. Booty Euland in trouble. Noah Anderson flips the handball out wide and Tuke Miller will get it going to Danny Rioli. Gulbin waiting for the handball, receives. Goes backwards to Took. And Took, gentle little kick into the corridor. Oh, F1, mate. Don't mind a bit of that. Getting a bit expensive now with the COL. Darcy Wilmot, intercept grab. Tiger time, love it. Good mark by Took. Yeah, I'll watch that later. I do like watching the big ones. Clip that. Gav, mate. Council Pom. But how good he's going to the game as an impartial and just hating everyone. I really enjoy that. I enjoy watching football as a neutral. But I also enjoy just getting stuck into both sides so you can wind both fan bases up when you're at the game. Danny Rioli looks for options. Mac Andrew. Absolutely mauled by Cam Rayner. Cam Rayner is the definition of fucking loving yourself a bit too much. Look, Mr. Cott, I don't hate it. I just think Carlton, the biggest issue has been development, and Horse is going to want a lot. Human. Tiger time. Ball inside. Took Miller drills it up to the goal square. Great defending from Harris Andrews. Fletcher under a bit of pressure. Gets the handball away and Berry cleans his lines. Yeah, Bailey likes himself as well. Gav. Council Pom. You know what? I went to an Eagles-Hawks game and me and my mate had a few beers and we were just horrible to both sides. And the guy just got stuck into me. Like, both sides of fans got stuck into me because they thought I was the other fan. Ben Long gets the free kick. I can see it, Mr. Cobb. I just think it's going to be a lot of money and I would rather build... I just don't believe second coaches work in the AFL because you've got to rebuild. It's not like soccer. You can't do it quickly. Ben Long, looking for his first of the day. Nails it, and Gold Coast just won't go away. I actually watched an interview, Fred, with this, and I can't remember what he said. I think it was because he eats like a horse, from memory. I mean, I reckon it's shower-related, though. And he's just giving us a nice answer. Hunter. Look, I think he'd have to win a final. Lynette, I do remember. Yeah, Bob was wrong. I just think it's impossible, especially now. I think Hardwick's in a good place because they are basically Richmond 2017. But I just can't see how a second coach could do it because they're all built in their philosophies. I just think it's a lot of money. Horse knows it's his last job ever in football at Carlton. So you've got to get shit coaches. What a goal! Logan Morris has pulled one out of his arse. Big goal. But I do rate Horse. I don't trust us to get the best assistants. So I think having a young coach and build the philosophy around him would work. Kate is crazy years ago as well, if you look at it. Shags Pony is a very good player. Logs. Six goals so far for Logan. He's been pretty much a one-man band at Brisbane at the minute. Humphrey runs himself into trouble. Ashcroft takes the free kick quickly. Bailey goes up to half forward. I'd imagine the players are consulted to an extent. I'd imagine, though, the people that are doing the thing know what type of psychology the players need. Gav, I agree. I had one phrase to stick around. I just think for me, like, if Horse brings his own cattle, you've got a soft cap to fill. And most of the guys he's worked with are on big established deals. That is a shocker from Charlie Cameron. I agree. Brian, spot on, mate. Dude, see, look, I'm big on Fraser. I like him. I'd probably back Freo, Lou. Yeah, he's got a big decision to make there, Jess. Ground ball. Somehow, Charlie Cameron's beaten 6 Gold Coast players. Well done, Danny Rioli, for finally picking it up. Pressure is everywhere. Revel nowhere to go. Finds Ashcroft. Up to the goal square. Oh, Logan Morris. That's got to be a mark, Umps. G'day, Toph. How are you, mate? Brisbane look very ominous in the forward. That's been the big difference today. The entries inside 50. And Newland cleans it. Good mark from Big Darcy Fort. Brisbane now really putting the pressure on. Drills it up to the goal square. And desperate from Buda Newland. And a behind. 670 plays 53. Yeah, their inside 50s have been shocking tough. And here it comes again. Another turnover. Soon the corridor closure from Brisbane has been elite. Inside 50 they go again. And the big dog, Ty Gallop. Big, big, big. This is going to be another chance now for Gold Coast to answer Brisbane. It's been all Brisbane this quarter. And when it's been shit, they've locked it in. Tiger time. Big goal there from Brisbane. 11 goals 10. 8 goals 5. Dude, well, I was told the only way Voss could keep his job was if he played finals and won it. So I'd have the same target for him as well. Hey, Lewis, mate, no substitute for class. Lynette, true. You know, there's a real big thing as well, solo sports and team sports, that the best team sports have learned from solo sports. And you look historically on solo sports, the best coaches are usually bang average or below average players. And another mark from Logan Morris. This could get messy. Mate, what was John Longmire doing at the ground? Was he just nuddy running? And Gold Coast, they've lowered the colours here. Shank Spawn. Logan Morris. That's probably the easiest shot he's had and he's missed. Hey, Clive, how are you, mate? Doing spot on. Nah, Clive, we'll be 5. We'll be fine. Do I have any favourite drivers? When I was a kid, I was a big Williams man. Loved Damon Hill. And always had a soft spot for Ferrari. Well, I can tell you that. I finished my first season. We got eliminated in the prelims. Oh, Rational Roman sounds delightful. Bo comes in. Lombard. One don't argue. Runs into trouble. Dinky little kick. Oh, that is shocking. Sam Collins under a bit of pressure from Ty Gallop. Can't get the handball away. Matt Rao comes to support. Neil wins the ground ball. Kyle Lohman inside 50. Oh, great handball. And Conor McKenna's going to run into an open goal. Brisbane are in control here. Hey, I love that, lasers. Hey, I'm looking forward to that game, sir. I reckon it'll be a good game. I liked a bit of Michael. I mean, for a German, he was all right, wasn't he? I mean, that's a high compliment. Oh, really, Brian? That's pretty cool. Rashomon, we can always look at it, mate. Clive, he'll be lucky to be within 10 goals, mate. I can't tell you how comfortable I am tomorrow, and that's with respect. Mark Andrews going down to the room. That's a big loss for Gold Coast. He looks worse for wear. Noah Anderson, dummies Ashcroft. Ben King finds Lombard. Ben Long sets himself. And a big miss. Lasers. He was very solid, wasn't he, back in the day? Tiger Time, I feel really confident, mate. I feel really, really confident tomorrow. I think, obviously, you know who I want to win Doon, but I think I've got a feeling the French win it. I've got a feeling, unfortunately, the French win it. Fagan reminds me of the kind of granddad that hides the good biscuits in his bedroom top drawer. I haven't seen that tough. That'd cost an arm and a leg. Quick hands, Lombard breaks through. Takes on Wilmot. Holding the ball. Tiger Time, yeah. Zach Bailey, good give and go. Bit of pressure coming. It's a shocking handball. Dan Rioli pirouettes. Delightful. Gold Coast need to score here. And they should do. It's oh, Jed Walter, what has he done? Manages to shrug the tackle. Lombard paddles it forward. That is shocking. Lynette, that's why I'm confident. I think the boys will put on a show. I think they're going to go in there very professional. I am really confident in it. Which, I mean, confidence usually comes before the fall. Rational Roman, Tuchel. Hey, Luke, how are you, mate? Tuchel. Oh, that was stupid by Berry. Lohman was free. No luck handball, didn't pay off, and Gold Coast managed to recover. Rayner clears it off the deck. Gonna have to be good here is Danny Rioli. He's got Conor McKenna for a bit of help. And Berry picks up the ground ball, smothered off the boot. Here we go now. John Noble, overlap run. This is the first time for a while we've seen Gold Coast. They fucked up the last one. Surely they don't hear. Good kick, Jed Walter. Is that true, Gav? Didn't know that. What was it called then? We'll be fine. Just calmer tomorrow, chat. Gotta have the belief. The boys have been very good. Over the last 3 weeks, I think they've shown us it. I don't mind a bit of Jed Walter, mate. Something there. I liked him in his draft. I like him even more. He's kicked that goal. 59-83. I'm Carlton Extreme Zone. Carrara. Ollie, such a niche song, that. Where do you reckon Joel Jeffrey ends up next year? Can't beat a boiled lolly. 5 goals tomorrow, I don't mind that, Jess. 4:30, Ty. And free kick, Brisbane will start it off. And that is disappointing. Darcy Fort's going to ruin the hard work. I'd rather have Gruz, the Gruz dog cop, than Amati. I'm not a big Amati boy. They've been very good, Dirty Dog. And in comes Darcy Fort. Been serviceable. And nails it through. Brisbane 13-11. .336 to play in this third. That's such a soft free. Don't mind Riccardi, and he's also that forward ruck that is quite important for Carlton. I love watching rucks kick for goal. It's always like a lottery. Draper just taps it on. Cam Rayner can't get there first. Joel Jeffrey rambullocking into a tackle. Luke, it's always good value, innit? Would you? On that pay packet, Jess? He's not worth that. I'm a big Nick Madden man, as you know. First to 100 win. Well, we have first to 69 on here wins, Shanks. And it's only failed once. Sabes is having to watch the fourth quarter. Great hands from Gold Coast. Tuke Miller, good handball. Danny Rioli. Danny Rioli. Post. Did you guys used to have them in the shops where you could like do the pick and mix for like a cent? And then Brisbane just switch it and go down the line. Kicks out in space. Charlie Cameron's got Oscar Adams for company. Brings it in, and that was so easy. Logan Morris has absolutely killed their backline. Indeed, Gav. Yeah, but there were penny sweets in the UK. I don't know what the Australian equivalent would be, Tough. Like with inflation, 2 cents? They have indeed, Scott. Smothered off the mark. Cleared by Ned Moyle. Bailey Humphrey finds Johnny Noble. Handballs out in front to Humphrey, and Humphrey comes off his foot. It's going to come back. Sir, they haven't mentioned anything. I like a little bit of the dill. So 5 cents. I suppose that's roughly up there. And they just go backwards to John Noble. 1:29 to play in this third. Yeah, Rangaz. I used to love going there, penny sweets. Logan Morris has been an absolute menace, and he sees it through. Can't beat that, Ollie. See, Kmart makes sense, Gav. We used to have Woolworths, which was a toy shop, like a department store. Can't beat a mushroom, mate. Jared Witts dinks a kick. Intercepted. Shadow Bren goes up to the pocket. It's a 1-on-3. But somehow Logan Morris comes out with it. And desperate defending from Will Powell. I hope we see him because I do love a bit of the dill, man. Oh, Juddy, you can't beat a lollybag, mate. Hey, love you, Ollie. Good luck. Cheer hard, mate. And there's a 50. Petrarca. Gav, did you ever do the old stealing from the pick and mix as well? Did you partake in a little bit of theft? Hey, Lynette, inflation's a crazy thing. He has been, hasn't he, Guy? Could this liven him up, though, this potential goal? And a behind. And there is the siren. Third quarter done and dusted. 29 point. I'll write that, Gav. You know what? I was telling Zoe, my wife, that when the alcohol just used to be on the shelves of Tesco's. Because I also remember we had The cigarettes weren't behind the counter of our corner store as well. You just used to take them to the counter. Can you imagine now? Like, can you imagine now? It's probably a bit of both, Lynette. But I remember that the cigarettes used to be on the... they used to be where the counter was on our corner store. They were just there. Mrs. Palm, easy. Tiger time. Langy. Yeah, price of everything's out of control, though, chat. Lewis, couldn't agree more. Hey, I rate that, Gav. I remember they used to do what was called the tradesman's lunch, and it was £2, and it was like a cheese and ham sandwich, cheese and onion sandwich, or a tuna mayo or an egg mayo, a packet of Walker's crisps, and there was 2 darts and match, and it was a can of pop. Yeah, Lynette, different times, eh? I also remember being like 11 and 12 and cycling down to the corner shop to buy my granddad. He'd write me a note and put the money in. Well, did you sell them on as well? Because I remember my granddad used to write a note to the corner shop and they'd just serve me. So I used to forge his signature. It was quality. I'll rate that, Gav. Niche. What? This is the most bizarrest advert I've ever seen. Cronulla Sharks doing a hair loss advert. Clive, absolutely not, mate. Oh, 5 gifted from Ollie. Make sure you give our good man Ollie some love. Great human being, great friend of the channel. Make sure you give him some love, chat. No, I'm not Josh. I've got a load of editing to do. I've got a World Cup video that I'm negating out of the copyright infringement. Hey, well done, chat. Thank you for getting around our main man, Ollie. Appreciate you, Ollie, and appreciate you, chat. So an interesting last quarter here for Brisbane. They're in control, but Gold Coast need to get a wiggle on because they haven't shown much. Jesus, Clive. Clive, if you're not confident now in the Blues, jeepers. Just buy yourself as financial advice with Gav. That's a podcast I want to see. That's what I want to see, Gav. Financial advice. Doon, you love to see it. It's great financial advice from Gav. That. I'll rate it. McAndrew's back out there, but Jesus, he looks rum when he's walking. They're looking good, mate. They're looking good, Clive. Yes, I'm looking forward to that matchup. Tuke Miller with a cheeky 4. That's pretty good. Evening, Robert. How are you? It would be funny, wouldn't it, Luke? Yeah, he doesn't look right, does he, Tough? But, I mean, especially the form Logan's in, you don't really want to play a lame duck there. You might see it, Tiger Time, if he plays forwards. I'd like Noah Williams. Maybe Jack Pickett. Luke, each have their place. I do like the territorialness of the football. But I do like the community vibes that we have here, that we can just chat footy together. Josh, mate, I wouldn't put it past them. They look very good, your Lions. Hey, Robert, it's good to see you in it, mate. Great to see you as well, mate. And stoppage. And Powell wrapped up in that tackle. Hey, KB, how are you, mate? And free kick to the SUNS. To the Lions. What, for the King's birthday? I'm not too sure if I'm streaming it, mate. I hope so, Clive. It's crazy, innit? Hey, good to see you, Smegoff. How are you, mate? And quick clearance out of D50. And a stoppage. 19 minutes to play. I can't wait, Will. Hey, Robert, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I really am. Hey, that's cool, that, Shanks. Can't wait to see him out there. Lombard looking for options. Ashcroft first to it. Puts it in the mixer. Ty Gallop did everything to beat Collins. Whips it back in. And Powell will clear their lines to Johnny Noble. That was a tough watch. Riley, they've been very good, mate. We could do chills. I reckon we will do a live trade, to be honest. $18.40 to play. 90-61. No score in this fourth. Noah Anderson looking for options. Quick hands. Conor McKenna goes into the pocket. The kick's too big. I agree, Lou. That's what I love about AFL. And out of bounds on the full. She's been in. She was in earlier today as well, sir. I think she's out there living life now, sir. And Logan Morris wins the free kick. He's definitely going to win the best on ground. To be fair, Riley, you've been absolutely destroyed with the mid-season draft. Lynette, that sounds amazing. Robert, I agree. And Lynette, I totally agree. Sunny Boys. Were they the orange fruit things? Logan behind. Danny Rioli looking for options. And kicks it up to half back. The big dog Dara Joyce was there. Couldn't mark it. Sam Draper got tracked by Ned Moyle. Quick hands from Ben Long. And Noble tries to get them out of a bit of trouble. This handball game has deserted them for most of this round. Great kick, though, to Jed Walter. I appreciate you, Luke. Yeah, Guy, we had them in England. I think they were called something else. Do love a Chinese meal, Gav. And Johnny Noble wins the free kick. Chance to get an inside 50. Big mark from Bailey Humphrey. Yeah, right. It's one thing I don't like about the mid-season draft, man. Like, part of me feels the mid-season draft would be better catered for, like, the mature ages in the junior system. Look, if this goes through, there's a chance, but they are in all sorts so far. Bailey Humphreys from downtown and are behind. Oh, that sounds amazing, that, Lynette. Nice short kick. Finds Noah Answorth. 15 minutes to play here at People's First Stadium. Rayner can't take the mark. He's been taken high as well, and he'll get the free kick. Dunkley takes the mark, and it's 50. That will be all she wrote. I believe so. Efforts. Can't beat a Sunday roast, Lynette. Josh Dunkley. Oh, hits the post. $62. 92. Will Powell goes short, puts John Noble under a world of trouble and manages to get himself out of it. Oh, Moyle spills a simple one and Ashcroft under pressure gets the handball away. Noble good on the ground. Lombard handballs to himself. Tuck Miller gives the go. Here he go, Lombard through the corridor. It's a nice looking kick and it finds Benjamin King. $14 minutes to play. Ben King to give them a little bit of life and he nails it. Gold Coast. Still not dead yet. Slightly ajar. Sunday roast definitely has cauliflower. Has to be beef for me. I'm a big beef Sunday roast man. What about you, mate? Tuke Miller's gone all right in Supercoach 90. Is this another rug free? Surely not. Ned Moyle does battle with Fort, taps it down, Spoil back into the front of the contest. Rao trying to beat all of the Brisbane players on his own, gets the handball away. Boody Hewland finds Noah Anderson. And we have a stoppage, 30 minutes. Pork, you can't beat a bit of pork on your fork, mate. Have you seen that, Lynette, now that you can go... We've started doing the recycling. I love Tuke Miller, Luke. Great call by you, that, Will. And looking for the switch. Berry going to deliver this in to the goal square. You could argue Conor McKenna was being held, but it went against him. Rangaz, yes and no. I think if you're a team like Collingwood, you have to pay it, though. I think he would suit their line of work. I mean, as a natural finisher, he's good. A shocking kick. Revel turns it over. Ashcroft drills it into the pocket. Tunstall just couldn't grab the mark. Oh, don't mind a bit of lamb, mate. And Christian Petrarca takes the mark. 12 minutes to go. Quick hands out to the left. This is nice by Gold Coast. As TY says, a goal here would make it interesting. Lachlan Neal finds Dunkley, and Dunkley handballs it straight out of bounds. Hey, how are you, Jamie? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, we've enjoyed doing that, me and Mrs. Pom. And was that a push? It was. Darcy Fort free kick. Yeah, I've got my dinner after this as well, guy. I'm looking forward to it. Lockie Neal just drills one up high. And a good mark by Ty Gallop. Can't beat a caramel slice, mate. Can't beat gravy, Rob. You're talking my language. Dinky little kick from Shadow is absolutely shocking. And it opens the door. Lachlan Gulbin will take it back in. Scott, I couldn't agree more. We'll definitely will do. I'm going to do a mid-season predictor next week as well. Noah Anderson goes through the corridor. It's a good kick. And a great kick. Finds our main man who we've been talking about, Benny Long. What's wrong? And Benny Long, as the clock ticks to 10:55. This would be an interesting goal. Big goal. They're not dead yet. Gold Coast within touching distance. A goal out of the corridor here. Game on. Nando. What am I missing? Lombard is being quiet. Oh, Shanks Pony. Now we are taking. Now we are talking, legend. I am indeed. Cam Rayner looking for options, finds Darcy Fort. There is West Coast versus Port. Sam Collins spoils it to ground. Kai Lohman is there. Tries to turn Collins inside out. Revel gets the kick away. And this could wrap it up here. Ty Gallop back in the forward line today as the clock goes under the 10-minute mark. They've had a little bit of a tail wag, haven't they, Lynette? That's a shocking kick from Ty Gallop. That misses absolutely everything, but the guy sat there eating a pasty in row 1A. And McAndrew called to play on, and Danny Rioli, who put McAndrew in trouble, clears it out of 50. Boody Hewland looking for options. Great from Noah Anderson. Under pressure now. He did handball it. I think that's very stiff. It's the second time he's been called. Hey, Madison, how are you? You can't beat a twiglet, mate. That was a controversial call, that. Jesus, tough. That was... How fucking far's Conor McKenna's run up? He's almost back in Ireland. Doesn't have the distance. Through for a behind. Not bad, Mad. Not bad, mate. I'm very well, thank you. 93.74. Dimmer looks happy. We are solo. We will be. So stay tuned for that. 8 minutes 20 as McAndrew can't take the mark. Conor McKenna's really come alive in this fourth. Charlie Cameron gives it back to Cam Rayner. Oh, Sam Collins needed to make that mark. A twiglet. It's like a thin baked corn chip made out of Marmite. And that's a nice mark there from Jared Witts. Swedish meatball, don't mind it. You'd have thought there would have been more, Guy. Oh, that's a stupid kick. Decision making from Gold Coast has been woeful. Cameron paddles it on. Big tackle. 7:38 to go. He's been very quiet since this 2 million contract's been around, Luke. He's doing it the wrong way. Yeah, it was a great game, that, though, Madison. Oh, these kicks have been shocking. Good free kick to win from Took. But their backline needs to be a lot more smarter. Noah Anderson, great kick to Took Miller. Lombard, quick hands. Manages to usher it forward to Bailey Humphrey. Big tackle from Cam Rayner. Did he have the ball? He did. Here we go. Charlie Cameron. Tell you what, the kicks at the minute are horrible. What, can you get Vegemite Twiglets? I've only ever seen Marmite ones. And Charlie Cameron, half-back flank. 6 minutes to play. Oh, that's a weak kick. And Conor McKenna, professional foul with a trip there. They've been really poor, KB. I like a bit of Rayner willpower as well, mate. 5:50 to play. McAndrew. You like Marmite more than Vegemite? I prefer the taste of Vegemite, but I do like Twiglets. I do like cooking with Marmite more than Vegemite. McAndrew from downtown. And spoiled on the line, and out we come. Great kick from Tunstall. Finds Logan Morris, who's finally back on the ground. 5 minutes to play. Revel left wing. Loman up the back of McAndrew. Can't drag it in though. Zach Bailey, nowhere to go. Tries to turn Rowell inside out, and he does. And Loman takes the mark. And this is going to be GG's. Charlie Cameron waits for it to settle. Goes inside. And kicks the goal. And Dimmer there frantically just going through his OnlyFans subscriptions. He's going to be counselling a few tonight. Let's go over to the Supercoach, see what the scores are. Tuke Miller just hit the 100. A lot of people brought Matt Rowell in. Kate, ominous. And Brisbane have been incredibly mature and professional. A lot of people have wrote them off, but this win will just remind everyone what they're about. Hey, that's exciting, that Rational Roman. I can't wait to see a bit of Houghton. I do love him. Ashcroft turns them inside out, and it's a great kick. And it's that man who's been a thorn in the side of Gold Coast. Logan Morris. This will be his 7th. He has been brilliant this game. 4-10, mate. That's good, that by you, Smegoff. And there's the 7th goal for Logan Morris. He's been exceptional. He has been exceptional so far today. Great watch. Brisbane have been incredible. Are Ben King and Jack Gunston tied at the minute? Tell you what, if Morris can kick another 3, he's going to be fine. Jess, I agree. I mean, he had, 11 minutes on the court bench? Yeah, you'd imagine he gets it. Yeah, I bought Noah Anderson in as well, Jamie. Bailey Humphrey wrapped up. Has to get the ball away. Noah Anderson drills it in towards the goal. Hits the post. Hey, much love, Rangraz. Good luck tonight, mate. Go well. Hope you guys win. 3:20 to play. Kyle Lohman takes the mark. Lohman looking down the wing. Sam Draper can't take the mark. Not too sure what Ned Moyle did on the ground ball there. Lombard, he's got a bit of pace on him. Kicks it to an empty pocket. Oh, that's got to be a free. Bailey Humphrey. Sometimes he can be too brave. How did he hurt himself? Then he went shoulder to shoulder. How did Bailey hurt himself? Oh, yeah, that looks not good, Gav. So he's just still on the ground. He is still getting a bit of treatment. But that was proper contact. He tried to go shoulder to shoulder and it looked like his ribs took the blow. Bailey Humphrey just tried to influence Shadow Brain in the marking contest. And his shoulders missed. But he's definitely feeling it, bless him. And we'll restart now. It does look broken, Madison. Shadow clears his lines, back pocket, 2:48 to play. It misses everyone. McAndrew runs over the ball, kick nowhere though to Noah Anderson. Tuke Miller, that's a wonderful handball, looking for the run. That's nice. Joel Jeffrey into the pocket. And Ben Long's appealing for a free, gets nothing. Bailey's in a lot of pain there. Okay, it's going to be hard. Slobber, he's not going to be best happy. Petrarca handball straight to Ashcroft, gets it back. Trying to turn his man is Noah Anderson, kicks it up into the square, and Charlie Cameron takes the mark. 2 minutes to play. Hey, much love, Scott. Appreciate you, mate. Maybe Tiger Time. All the frauds are new clubs. What was he like, Slobber? And just playing keepy under for the Brisbane. They're just going backwards and forwards. 1 minute 30 to play. Killing the clock. Lachlan Neal, half-back flank. Drills it up to the wing. And Cam Rayner got McAndrew to chase. He kicks out in front. Charlie Cameron plays on. Drives it at an empty goal. And misses everything. Could have given it to Logan Morris for his 8th. Didn't. And a behind. 1 minute to play. Tuke Miller goes inside. Hey, much love, Madison. Enjoy. Ball comes in. Berry, I think he's taken that mark. He has. And that will probably see us. I'm really happy, Will, that I brought Anderson in. Yeah, tough. You would have thought you would have gone for the dink over the top and let the young man have a day out. Issue is with Petrarca, he feels like he's going to be a good player when Gold Coast win. Which I hate them types of players. Slobber. Oh, dear, Slobber. I do fucking love you, mate. 5 seconds to go. Down the line they go. Shadow looking for options. 2, 1. And that is a huge win for the Lions. Everyone's written them off this year. But they have come back with a bang and reminded everyone how good they are. Beating the Young Pretenders by 31 points. Very lacklustre from the SUNS. Very wasteful. And the Lions end a 3-game loss streak. And they are back in the winners' podium. Chat, thank you very much. Love you all to pieces. Thank you for hanging with me. I'll see you tomorrow for the Carlton Essendon game. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace. Make sure you like the stream on your way out and your love. Much love. Thank you, Madison. See you all tomorrow. Love you all. Peace.